Hello everyone, it's your favorite baseball nerd, Zack Hample here at Great American Ballpark. My third and final day here on this trip. I'm outside the Reds Hall of Fame. That's what this whole area is. And it is another scorcher today with real field temperatures around 100 degrees. For my friends in Europe, I guess that's in the 30s in Celsius. I'm a dumb American, forgive me. And you know, I always seem to catch a lot of baseballs at this place. Hopefully that is the case again today with both teams taking batting practice. So let's get inside and see how much action I can get into.
Hample got one.
Well, I found an Easter egg, but we're not going to count this one. What up, Joe? So the last couple of days here, it was pretty good for me during the first group of BP. I got baseballs both days, I was feeling good about life. Can't exactly say the same thing right now. I mean, life is good, I'm at a baseball game, this stadium is glorious, but the Reds were hitting badly. They were pretty generous with toss-ups, but none of them went to me. And so I got a grand total, a whopping total of 0 baseballs in the first group. So I got nice and sweaty from my efforts, but got nothing to show for it. So second group is starting, and just like yesterday, they're doing some live BP where I guess a coach is going to be throwing fast. They have a catcher behind the dish, so it's recreating game situations, which is probably better practice for the hitters, but it means that this team, which already can't hit very well in BP, is going to be struggling even more to send balls deep out to right center field. So maybe I'll get a charitable toss-up from one of these kids, but oh, my luck officially has run out here on my last day in Cincinnati. What can you do? I am on the board with 2 of the oldest baseballs you will see. But that feels great. No shutout today here in Cincinnati. Let's get back to the outfield. Hey, did you get one? All right, it's got to be within like 20 feet of the So we have a deal in place. Gus Bell, the son of David Bell, the Reds manager. I just told him I'll give him 20 bucks if he tosses a ball from out here deep in the outfield into the bucket on the fly. Can he do it? Finally, a sign of life from the batters during BP, and man, it felt good. The Cubs put on a nice show, and I got 2 batted balls, both hit by righties who went oppo out to right center, a home run on the fly, and then a ground rule double. So my day has been revived. 4 baseballs total. Second group for the Cubs is just getting started, and it is very gray right now. After I'm done blabbing, I think you should get a shot up in that direction. I think it's gonna, I'm not supposed to use the R word around the ushers. So it's nice that they're still hitting for now. The wind is blowing in hard from deep right field, so it's really knocking fly balls down. There were a few that group that I thought were heading to me deep in the seats, and they either landed on the warning track or went into the front row. So it's some added difficulties out here, but this is a whole lot of fun, and got to spring back into action now. Sometimes I really hate being right, and that was the case today. I told you guys that the rain was coming, and as you can see, it is very much here. And the timing was unfortunate because it did cut batting practice short, and I was just getting into the groove with the Cubs, and I definitely would have snagged a few more. But I got 5 baseballs, that's not bad. I'll take it, especially given how slow my day started. And it just so happens that somebody gave me club tickets tonight, and I'll show you from here where I'm gonna be sitting. Those tickets are up in there somewhere. So with all this time with the tarp on the field, I think there's only one thing to do, and that is to head up that way. So let's do it. why not start with a little dessert?
What flavor is the one?
Butterscotch. Oh yeah. I'm not going to, but I could. I believe, a couple years ago in Tampa, and a foul ball right now. Lodolo, the Red starter, has gotten tattooed early in this game. We're entering the fourth inning right now, and the Cubs are winning 6-0. And that's bad as far as I'm concerned, because Lodolo's been great with producing foul balls up this way, so I hope he lasts at least a few more innings in this game. And those foul balls that I got were on back-to-back pitches, but that's not the first time that's ever happened. Back about, I want to say 14 years ago at Camden Yards, I caught foul balls on the fly off the bat of Chone Figgins, and I think he was leading off the game. And I did get one more foul ball that game, hit by Matt Wieters in the 5th inning, so we'll see if I can tie that mark today by getting a third one. As we have another righty coming up. Now, I think this is the first time that I've ever gotten a foul ball in this stadium. I'll look that up when I get back to my hotel and I have all the stats on my laptop. And I will put the number of stadiums right here at which I've snagged a game foul ball. That number's pretty high, and it always makes me feel good to add to it. So, gotta pay attention with the righty up. And yeah, gonna spring back into action here. This game is heading to the 7th inning, and the Cubs are winning 9-3. Now, in the bottom of the 5th, Jake Fraley hit a 3-run homer for the Reds, and then the Cubs answered with 3 runs in the top of the 6th to preserve that 6-run lead. Nick Lodolo is out, Jacob Junis is in, and I just got to show you guys the walkway here, which is so skinny. It's like 3 feet wide. Whoever designed this stadium, I don't know what they were thinking or why they did this, but as I always say, and as I'm keeping my eye on Dansby Swanson, who takes a fastball high, the key to catching batted balls is having some room to maneuver. And even though this walkway is skinny, it does the job for giving me some lateral range. So I'll just show you the view from right here. We got lots of righty batters tonight for the Cubs, so still hoping I can snag one more at some point. A new YouTube subscriber right over here. Wow. 2 more runs for the Cubs. They're winning 13-3. 13-3.
Not good. I'm a Red
Despite the fact that the Reds were losing by 9 runs heading into the bottom of the 9th inning, there were still great vibes and lots of happy fans. And you know, that's one of the great things about attending games outside of New York City. People are just so much nicer and happier overall. But unfortunately for the Reds, they could not get anything going offensively. Jake Fraley did draw a walk, and I was roaming around the club level a bit trying to squeeze out one additional foul ball, but it just wasn't meant to be. And with 2 outs, Santiago Espinal hit a routine grounder to shortstop, and that was it. A fielder's choice to end this game. And man, after the Cubs lost the last 2 games and looked pretty bad in the process, they exploded for 13 runs and 17 hits tonight. Nick Lodolo got tagged for 8 of those runs and suffered the loss. And for the Cubs, Kyle Hendricks pitched 5 solid innings to pick up the win. Final score, Chicago 13, Cincinnati 4. And as for me, I'm still up here in the club level because security is so cool. They're giving me a few minutes just to wrap this thing up for you guys. So this was an interesting day for me. Batting practice really sucked at the start, but then it picked up. I got 5 baseballs before the game. And then early in this game, Christian Bethancourt with foul balls on consecutive pitches, got both of them, gave them both away, gave most of my baseballs away, but they all count for the lifetime total. So that number now is 12,626. You got that? Thank you. Yeah, nobody cares. Well, you guys care. So this concludes my time here at Great American Ballpark. And you know where I'm going tomorrow? I'm gonna be waking up early, catching a ride to the airport, but not flying. I'm renting a car and driving to Cleveland. 2 games there, and then 1 in Detroit after that. So lots more games, lots more stadiums. If you have any brains at all, you should subscribe to me so you don't miss that action. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching this video.